Hi guys, welcome back. Oh my god guys, I am actually in my film room right now. I wanted to get ready and just really update you guys on everything because I recently moved and there's so much to update you guys on. My film room is basically empty right now, so it looks very basic right now. I'm filming with my vlog camera because also I don't have all of my camera equipment right now because we're still kind of moving. Like, we still have a lot to pack. Well, not really. It's like basically my beauty room that I still need to take care of. So I hope you guys don't mind this little setup, but I just want to like come on here and really update you guys because I have not updated you, at least not on this channel. If you guys follow me on the vlog channel, then you would probably already know that I moved. But how are you guys? Oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. It's so weird. This is like my first video filming here in my film room. This is pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the makeup. So a lot of people actually do ask, like, girl, did you purchase, did you rent? I'm very open about renting, very open about it. I feel like there are certain people that will not speak about it, and honestly, like, I don't care. Like, I'm renting. What's up? What's good? Like, I don't know why people, I guess, make it look bad. So this is the thing, you guys. Obviously I do want to buy and I've been wanting to. Obviously I think it's a better choice than renting. 100% agree. I think a lot of people when they hear, I'm sorry, I'm trying to speak like low because if I talk loud then there's like all this echo, but a lot of people will be like, why didn't you just buy blah blah blah? And you guys, the goal is to eventually buy. I do want to purchase, but I feel like I just want to save a little bit more. I don't know if I'll be purchasing next year or the year after. I don't know when it will happen, but I feel like I really do eventually obviously want to purchase. This is the first home that me and Brian literally got, you know, even if it's renting. This is our first home, and for a while I was always like, yeah, let's just buy. You know, everyone's different. I 100% agree that, you know, it's better to purchase. I 100% agree, but you know, like, I just feel like it wasn't the time. I just feel like it wasn't, and I'm gonna probably hold off 1 year or 2 years, who knows how long. And I feel like people think that I was like living rent-free in the other house, and it's like I wasn't. Like, I was still paying rent there. Like, I was still paying my part living there. So for me, honestly, nothing has changed. It's not gonna stop my bag from saving. I'm still paying rent. What's good? I just gotta keep on saving. You know what I mean? If you have been like a follower of mine for a minute, y'all know that my anxiety was just separation anxiety. I literally feel like I had this like detachment issue from my parents. And I don't know if you guys know this, but like me and Karina at some point did move out when we were like, I think, I forgot how old we were, but it was in 2015 and we literally had moved out and we were so excited, and then like reality hit. We got so freaking depressed, homesick. We were there for like 6 months, the longest, and then we decided to just like move everyone in, and me and Karina rented this house for a full year with our parents, and it was iconic. We were thriving, and then that's when we ended up moving to the house in Riverside that Karina owns, and we were all there. I think like the older I got, it just never felt right because I'm like, okay, I'm an adult, and not that it didn't feel right. It felt right in the beginning, but once, you know, I got married, and at some point you do, I guess, like crave your own home, and that's what started happening. I wanted to be able to say like I have a roof over my head, because it's almost like people always saw me as just like, oh, like her sister's supporting her too, and that's obviously not the case. But you know, I always felt like I just want to have like my own place. It just like never felt 100% right, because obviously I wanted to start my own life, and because, you know, it is my sister's house, it's still, at the end of the day, it was never gonna be like my home, if that makes any sense. I just started, honestly, like with time, especially when I got married, I started craving my own home. Literally, like for a few years we were looking at homes. Like, me and Brian would tour homes, and this is when we were thinking, at first I remember we were like, oh my god, let's just like rent an apartment. I was really obsessed with that like apartment vibe. I remember, and people would tell me like, just get a house, like you can still have that apartment vibe, but I was like, no, I want an apartment. I'm glad I'm kind of like over that phase, because I remember living in an apartment, and you know, with a dog and stuff, it's just, I feel like I'm past that apartment phase. Okay, I cannot find anything right now, you guys. My makeup is like truly just everywhere. Okay, but we went from like wanting to rent, so we're like, let's buy. And for the longest time we're looking without even being like pre-qualified, and we would just look, and we always wanted that we would go to like the new communities where they were building the homes. So that was like the vibe, you know. And then we stopped, and you know, we would have our faces, like we would stop and then we would go again and search. But I was always like, ugh, do I want to do this? Like anytime we would get near anything, I'd be like, I would just back out. I'd be like, oh no, this is just too overwhelming, and I just wouldn't do it. I feel like my anxiety like hella stopped me. And then the past few months, recently, we started doing the same thing. I started looking at homes that were being rented, and then I would start looking at homes that were being sold. And same thing, I was like, okay. And then I started gearing towards like homes that I could remodel. Like I've gone through so many phases and trying to look for homes, y'all. And then recently I was like, okay, the year's coming to an end, like what's going on? I clearly have been looking for so long. I've been wanting to move out for a while. Like I need to do it now, you know? So I was just online, Zillow. Zillow, we love Zillow. And I actually came across this house that we are currently in. And I just thought it was so cute because it is literally perfect for the both of us, you guys. It's a 3-bedroom, 3 restrooms, beautiful kitchen. Like it's enough space for the both of us and maybe like a baby. So I just thought it was like perfect, and I showed it to Brian. I was like, oh my god, look, I found this home, and it's closer to everyone because we used to live in Riverside, and we're obviously like now in between like Brian's family and my family, so we're definitely closer to like the world, I guess. So we are definitely closer now. I'm really familiar with the city because we were actually raised like really near here. So I was so excited. I'm like, oh my god, like there's this really cute house. We found this community, and I remember when I got here I was like, oh my god, like the community is so nice. Everyone that has came, they always compliment the community, and I was just like, I guess sold. Okay, I'm going a little crazy with the shadow. I was supposed to do a natural look today. I really don't know what's going on, y'all. And I remember the first time, I literally like brought you guys with me. This was like during Vlogmas. And I remember the first time I came, the lights were not working. And the girl that actually helped us out through this whole process, she was like the sweetest person ever. I remember we got here and she was like, oh my god, the lights are not working. And our appointment was at nighttime. We literally were like touring the home with lights off. And it's funny that I saw like people commenting like, how did you guys tour that home with the lights off? I would have been freaked out. I was so excited to tour it, and it's funny because I'm really afraid of the dark, but I was so excited that that didn't even cross my mind. So I was touring this home like nothing with the lights off. And it's funny because I was watching the vlog and like I was in front of Brian, like I was the one like leading the way, and I'm thinking like I would never, girl, like I'm scared of the dark. Isn't that funny? But I was so excited, like that didn't even cross my head. And then the second time around, we did end up going during the day, and we toured it, and I was like, okay, this is cute, but the house wasn't like 100% ready. I'm like, before we like apply for it, I'm like, let's make sure that it's like spotless, like 100% ready, because I remember she was telling me that it wasn't like 100% ready yet. So the third time we went, I went with my parents, and that's when I was like, all right, this is the day. I say yes to it. I was like, we were very like almost sure we were going to say yes without a question because it was just so perfect. I loved it, but I just had to take my family because I'm like, you know what, girl, like I need my parents' opinion, even though like at the end of the day this is my decision. But you know, me just being me, I was like, I need to take my parents and Karina, like I need to take them, and they freaking loved it. And it's crazy, you guys, because literally like I have put a lot of my trust in God, because I feel like for the longest time, like I just was not ready. The timing was just so perfect. I remember just like, you know what, putting my trust in God. I'm like praying for this. I'm like, you know what, just give me a sign if this is it, because I'm struggling. I'm indecisive. I know I want this house, but like just tell me, like give me a sign, like, you know, when I get there, because this was the first time we were gonna see the house 100% complete, spotless, everything just like ready. And I walk in and right away my family is like, oh my god. I'm like, oh my god, because it's the first time we're seeing it like this. and I'm looking around. The vibes are so positive. My mom's like hyping me up. My dad's over here checking like the kitchen and inspecting everything, because my dad actually used to build houses. He was in construction. He's like, oh my god, like this house is nice. And I was like, oh my god, like my family really loves it. In that moment, I was like, this is it. And I just told her like, we'd like to sign the contract. And I remember I was like, you guys, those were one of my most exciting times during Vlogmas. I couldn't believe how ballsy we were. I was like, from one day to another to just be like, let's do it. It was just like, I was feeling so spontaneous, very spontaneous. I was like, let's go for it. And I don't regret it one bit. I do not regret it one freaking bit. I'm honestly so freaking happy. I really thought I was gonna be depressed, and I do have some nights where I'm just like, I just want to go home, but then I get so excited when it comes to decorating that I'm like, you know what, I literally have a whole ass house to go off with decor. So then I get excited, you know, because when I was living with my family, it's hard to like combine. Like me and Karina have very similar decor, but it's a little different, and once we start combining our decor, it can kind of like clash. So I'm excited that I can like really go off with a decor how I want. It's just, it's so exciting, you guys. I can't explain it. And a lot of people will not understand the whole separation anxiety, like, and I get it. Like, I'm not here to like have you understand me. Trust me, like I 100% get where people come from when they're confused, because I'm already an adult and I'm married. But for those of you that do understand, you know, you feel me, girl. You feel me, period. Okay, I'm gonna do this liner off camera. It's just like smoked brown shadow, but I do this like for my go-to look. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes. Honestly, I don't have a lot of lashes here. I still have a lot of my makeup to transfer. Like I just have my everyday makeup right here, but I'm gonna use the Snob Lashes by Batty B. Use code Myra for 10% off. I think it's 10 or 15. But use code Myra. I'm just gonna pop these on. But yeah, you guys, like, ooh, I forgot the mascara. I forgot to get the mascara. And I don't even have my lash curler either. Recently, I've been curling my lashes. I feel like my lashes with time are getting flat, which is so weird. I feel like I never had like actual straight lashes. I don't know if it's the whole lashes I wear every day or what is going on, but I need to get my eyelash curler. I have so much makeup in the house still, y'all. I just feel like with the more we settle, the more lazy I get. So I've been in this house for a week already. How long does it take you guys to like settle down completely, girl? I feel like I'm taking advantage of the fact that it's like my family's still there, you know? So I mean, I'm trying to get my stuff fast, but I mean, I feel like I'm taking my time at this point. Like, I know I'm taking my time. Like, I've moved before where they give you a time, like, okay, you gotta be moved out by this day, and you get it done. For anyone that has moved out, girl, let me know how that was for you. Ooh, I like these lashes. I haven't gotten ready in a minute. Oh my God, it feels so weird. The last time I got ready was New Year's. And that was like the first time we had like something here at the house. We literally were like probably 2-3 days in. We were trying to furnish the whole downstairs because we knew we were gonna have family over, and I just was like, and it's crazy because we made it happen. Obviously, it wasn't like the exact furniture I wanted. I feel like right now I don't even know what like my vibe is. I actually told you guys on Instagram, I was like showing y'all pictures. I honestly feel like my vibe is very like farmhouse meets restoration hardware and boho, because I really like watching people decorate their house like very restoration hardware vibes. So that's like really pretty, but I feel like I still crave something cozier than restoration hardware. Like, it's a really pretty vibe, but I'm like, I just want to make it cozier, and I feel like farmhouse is really cozy. I don't like the too farmhouse vibe either, because I feel like it makes a space look so cluttered. Like, I'm not all about like the farmhouse signs and all that, but I guess like farmhouse, but like make it subtle. You know what I mean? I feel like some people will go all off, and that's just not like my vibe 100%. It's gorgeous. I just feel like for me, I don't want to do like so much farmhouse to the extreme. I think I still want it to be like a little simplistic restoration hardware vibes, and the house is not furnished completely how I want it. I have my gray couch that I got at Costco a couple years ago, and that one's fine for now, and I think it is going to be fine, I think, overall for a minute, because Chubbs and Tina, which are my niece and nephew, a lot of people think they're my kids every time I post them on Instagram, but they're my niece and nephew. They're kids, so we were having this talk with my cuñada and my brother. They're like, just stick with the gray couches. You know how the kids are. Obviously kids are kids and it's hard to keep like a couch clean. I think it's hard to keep a home clean in general with kids. So I really thought about that. I'm like, you know what, like I know they're gonna be over a lot. Imagine if I got like a white couch. That would be crazy, because Karina has a white couch right now and it didn't last long. So I'm like, oh my god, I don't know if I would want to do that. So I think I'm gonna stick to the gray couch for now. If eventually I want to change out the vibe, if I'm just not living for it, I'll probably get like something lighter, but I don't think I would do straight up a white couch, bro. That's like so scary. It's just not realistic when you have kids. Like I know eventually when I have kids it's gonna be pointless. I think I'm gonna stick to those couches right now, because even those couches are like a dark gray. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Anything that gets spilled on there, you literally cannot see it. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just stick to those couches and I will like go based off around it and figure out what I'm gonna do. I actually just got a new coffee table last night, which kind of fits my vibe. I feel like it's too farmhouse-ish. I got a really good deal on it. It's like all wood, it's huge. It's like a massive coffee table for $80. I ended up buying it off someone. I guess this guy had like built it and he just like sold it because it was like too big for their space. But it's a very farmhouse, and like I said, I like Restoration Hardware meets farmhouse, and I feel like that one is just so farmhouse. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'll make it work. I'll figure it out. I mean, I got a really good deal on it, so I'm just trying to figure out the vibe, girl. The vibe is very confusing to me. I just don't know what vibe it is. I just don't know. I actually got a carpet also for my living room, and that carpet is so cute. It's like very boho vibes, and I like that that carpet's like very lightweight, and it is a like neutral light like beige carpet. It's literally almost white, and that is a little scary because it gets dirty really fast. So I'm just gonna make sure I really take care of it, spot clean it as much as possible. I actually like it because it's like lightweight. Even though it's like a big ass rug, you can like pick it up by yourself. So I'm like, wait, I could probably throw this in the washer if I wanted to. And then also like, I want to make sure I'm just constantly cleaning and stuff like that. It doesn't get so dirty. Okay, y'all, I think I'm gonna leave my under eyes alone. I'll take the concealer on my waterline. I'm just going for that clean look today. I don't even know why I did like 3 shadows on my eyes. I feel like they're a little dramatic because, you know, we haven't settled 100%. I feel like I rarely cook, y'all. I've cooked with like my family and stuff. I feel like I've gained like at least 4 or 5 pounds in this move because I have been just eating so bad. So I just want to like get back to trying to be healthier, even though like I've told y'all I'm not like on a healthy journey, but I would just literally like not eat so late at night, you know, and it was really helping. People were telling me that they could tell that I was losing weight, and I was like, oh my god, like it's actually working. And I was losing weight. I haven't weighed myself recently. A couple days ago I did, and I was like, I think 2 pounds bigger. I was like, oh my god. So right now I don't even know, because I know I've been going off and we're eating out so much. I just want to settle. I want to settle to get back on track. I don't want to gain it all back. I don't want to do that. I feel like I was doing so good, and this whole move just like threw me off. With that being said, y'all, you know, she's trying to settle. She's for sure getting there closer day by day. And we've just been using my dad's truck right now because we need a truck. But my freaking car has been still at the house. Y'all, I want to tell you right now, I remember when, before I bought my car, I would look at videos about like Rovers, and I would see a lot that they would get messed up fast. And I didn't really believe it. I'm like, why would they get messed up fast, you know? The point is, I have put so much money in that car. It is always messing up. It is ridiculous. I have spent so much money on that car. And the other day we turned it on. It sounded like a trailer. I was like, what is going on with my car? So my car has just been sitting there at the house. I don't recommend a Rover, y'all. So I have not used it. I bought my car, I think 2016. So I'm gonna have it for almost 5 years. And you know what's funny? The other time during Vlogmas, actually, Karina was looking for a car and she really wants to get a Range Rover. I told her straight up, I'm like, they're cute, go for it. I don't know how the newest versions are, but they mess up a lot, like a lot. I think at the moment when I bought it, I was so excited because my dream was always to have a Range Rover. And I was just like dodging all those like warnings, you know? I was like, no, it's not gonna mess up, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, now that I have it, I'm like, girl, is anyone over the highlighter phase? I feel like right now, I mean, there's times where I'm feeling it, but I feel like right now, girl, like I just don't really care for it. So I'm just gonna go in with some blush. I feel like blush is in. This blush actually, it's the Too Faced Peachy one. And it has like a little bit of glow actually, so it might be giving me some kind of highlight, but I like it. I feel like this side looks darker because of the way my lighting situation is right now, like the window's in the corner. So I feel like I'm not getting enough light right here. Like I said, I don't got all my studio stuff. Now that I'm looking at it, since the window's on this side, I should probably eventually get my setup on that side. But I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. Oh my God, I need to sharpen this, girl. You guys wanna see like what I actually use? This is like my everyday makeup right here. I think I'm gonna just straighten my hair. I actually need to post the house tour today, cause we've been in here a week and I haven't posted my empty house tour. I'm gonna do that today finally, and I need to actually still take our pictures by the kitchen because I really wanted to do that. Oh my God, girl, these lips are crazy. I feel like the lip liner is like really dark for this lip, but it is what it is, whatever. All right, y'all, I'm finally ready. Oh my God, it feels so weird to be ready. Also, I hella overlined my lips, y'all. I feel like it might look a little crazy on camera, but I want big lips, so what's God? But I'm so excited to bring you guys along this journey. In the vlog channel, I'm always updating you guys on there. I haven't posted in a few days, just because it's still been a little crazy packing and all that stuff, but I am so far living, you guys. The fact that we can like decorate our space however we want, it's kind of iconic, and honestly, I'm just like so excited for what's to come. I feel like this year is just gonna be a great year for a lot of people, and I'm just so looking forward to it. I hope this year is amazing for all of us. I could not be any happier. I think like it was time, and I feel like God's timing is so perfect, and we'll see what this year holds for us, and hopefully it's filled with positivity, with blessings. And I think 2020 was just such a horrible year for so many people. Because so much happened in 2020, it really changed my way of how I view the world differently, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like now I'm just like, life's too short, live it the best you want to live it, however you want to live it type of vibe. I just learned so much 2020, honestly. Like, it really made me view things so much differently. But I've been just so happy here in the home. Like, last night I was crying a little bit. I haven't told Brian or anything, like a little secret between me and you, but I was crying last night. I was emotional because I missed home. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. I just feel like I get like emotional because like I remind myself, I'm like, girl, you are grown, you are married. And I feel like people will never understand it unless you've had like separation anxiety issues. But I mean, don't be worried, y'all, I'm crying. These are just like me like being emotional, but I have been living, like living. This is like, I think, such a great home for us to start. It's great for a kid, obviously in the future for like our forever home, definitely something bigger. I think this is a great home to start. It's perfect for me and Brian, and maybe a baby, you know, only God knows. But yeah, it is like the cutest home. I freaking love it, and I can't wait to show you guys the house tour. And obviously if we were to have a baby, I think even then like I would have my baby in my room, but if I want to get like creative and do a nursery, I could do that. But it's just, I feel like this home is perfect for now. Like I said, I do want to eventually purchase, obviously, but I think this is like the perfect home to start. And it's like, you guys, it's not too big, but not too small. I knew, you know, if we were gonna rent, I didn't want to get something so massively huge, obviously, because it's just renting. But I also didn't want something too small that I just feel like we're gonna outgrow fast. So I feel like this house is just perfect for us too, and I love it so much. I do. And it's actually a pretty new home. It literally is like 1 year old, so it's like literally kind of like a new build. The recent tenants were living here for just 1 year, but yeah, she is moved out, and it's just so crazy. But you know, me crying, guys, like definitely don't feel bad. Like, I'm thriving, so I don't want you guys feeling bad that I'm like, oh my God, I want to go home. I think it's just me being emotional and just really thinking like, oh my God, I did it, you know? I think somebody that like really had so much separation anxiety. It was just like, I got so used to the idea of living with my family. But yeah, I feel like I'm overcoming it. You guys, I hope I updated you guys with everything. Oh my god, I don't know if I did or didn't, but I'm obviously gonna keep on updating you guys on the vlog channel. Stay tuned for that. I'm gonna show you guys how I decorate. I actually get my curtains today. Well, I got my curtains yesterday, but I get the curtain rods today. I got them off Amazon, so I'm going off on Amazon as well, which I kind of want to do like a home decor Amazon haul. Let me know if you guys want to see that. But yes, I moved. We have a new house. A whole ass house. It's so crazy. I'm so excited. But stay tuned for the vlogs, you guys. I'm gonna have the link for the vlog channel down in the description box, and the house tour, because that should be up by the time you're watching this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. Thank you for coming along this entire journey. I have had my YouTube channel for quite some time now, and for the ride or dies, I love y'all so freaking much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything, because obviously even without you guys, I wouldn't have like any of this. So thank you guys so much. I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.